Great. Hello. What are we working on today? I've been mentioning in some recent videos making signs with my new little router, cordless router, and the context of that is I am getting married in May of this year, married of next year. It's just turned the new year. It is the 1st of January, and me and Eggy are getting married in May. Awesome. Very excited. And we're setting up a part of the wedding is we're having a campground, a group campground where all our family and friends are coming and we're going to camp in the area. It's going to be awesome, but we're really excited about setting up this kind of base camp vibe, like cool national park vibe kind of thing. And so part of that, what we wanted to do, or what I wanted to make, was some little signposts that pointed people in different directions to different campsites, because we've got little different nooks that we've kind of named, like this is our little map that Aggie painted for the campground. So there's kind of the fireside, or the base camp, and then all of these are the little different camps. So woodpecker, mud flat, leaning tree, glen, fairy, solo 2, solo 1, fireside. And so we're going to have like little signposts at the critical junctions, just to point people in the direction of where they need to go. And so I thought the router would be a useful way of kind of getting the lettering into the wood that then I could maybe finish up with a chisel or something else. So I'm having a go tonight. I've got these bits of wood which are just from my initial hoard of this library wood. But what we've done is, to get like an au naturel look, we've kind of axed it we've chopped it to length and then roughly axed them to get these shapes. So obviously these ones went together into about 3. So this is the total width of them, like this. And it makes a really cool look. And then what we'll do is I'll chamfer the edge, sand it down, and maybe sand it down on both sides, and then I'll route in the lettering. I've printed out these little things that I'm going to use as a stencil guide. Route the lettering out and have a go. So follow me as I attempt to do some wood-based calligraphy, I suppose is what you would call it. I'm just taking the edge off, and with this round bit I can't really use the bench plane, so I'm just running through with the chisel. And what I'm learning is I'm running, because it's got like 2 sides to it, right? I'm running with the flat side up so that it tends to not dig in. I feel like that feels like the thing to do, so that's what I'm doing. It's not going to be great. I'm just going to have a go at taking, because this was the edge of the board, it's a real straight edge. I'm and I don't really like the way it looks, so I'm going to see if I can just take the axe. There we go. Oh no, made it very skinny. That's quite cool. I'll put a sign on there. I just took that off. I like that though, that's cool. That's cool. That'll work, I think. Fairy. So now what I'm doing is I'm gonna basically trace it onto here. I'm cutting in 1.5 inches on either side to keep consistent offset, and then I'm just lining it up, and I'm actually going to use a nail just to prick all of the nodes of the lettering, and then I'll draw it afterwards. I found that that's a pretty reliable way of getting it. Okay, so then what you end up with is something like this. So now I can go through and basically connect all the dots with my trusty pen. So then what we end up with is this fairy. So now let's route it in. Cool. Alrighty. So this is what it looks like first pass kind of thing. Got to take off all the, after I've done it, I'm gonna go in with the chisel and just clean up the edges. But it looks cool, man. Yeah, baby. Need to do the arrow. That was nice. I realized that it's better to always basically come towards you where you can with the router so that you can see the line as it gets dissolved. Awesome. Okay. I think that is how I'm gonna leave it. I don't want to overwork it, you know. I routed it in and then I took the chisel just to clean up the edges. Yeah, get a nice shadow on it, but I think that looks cool, you know. It's pretty neat. And what we're gonna do is I think we're gonna test leaving them out in the rain for the next few months and see if they'll like go nicely kind of grey. Otherwise I think we're gonna maybe paint the lettering on like a nice yellow or something against a weathered grey will be cool. And then we're gonna have loads of these around the campsite just showing people where to go. Exciting. So that's it really. I'll check in again when I've got a few more signs going. I'm using these little Japanese wood carving tools rather than the bigger chisels, just because they're a bit sharper. They're quite a lot sharper actually, and they can just get a really nice. You don't have to put too much force into them for them to kind of take the edge off. So, but yeah, exciting. Okay, tidying away. It's a bedtime tea bag. It's called bedtime. I'm chuffed. It's not like standard shape, you know, it's like a very quirky shape, and it probably won't be this quirky. Like this is another one, which is much simpler. It's just how it comes when you chop it up, but I think it's so cool. Came up really nicely. Alrighty, tidy away. That was a nice exercise today. Don't really know what I'm saying right now, but or what I should be saying. Right now, my energy is like I'm really loving being out in this work space. It feels like it's becoming more and more a little space that's mine, you know. Got my tools and it's all cozy in here, you know, hang my jacket up and it just looks like a little space, and I'm feeling comfortable and confident about owning it. Now I'm just in a position where I'm just trying to manage feeling good about this versus feeling not so good about my day job. It comes and goes. I currently work remotely, fully remote, for a company on the other side of the country. So they're out of. Firstly, I never go into the office. Secondly, they're 3 hours ahead of me, and I've been doing that for 2 years now. I started out. I used to work on the other side of the country. Now I work out here, but so that's why I know them. And it's been ups and downs, but recently I've been struggling with, I don't know, motivation and connection and feeling integrated and part of a team. I think what I've learned about myself is that I really need to feel ingrained in a web, enmeshed in a web, in a team. It's just hard to get that remotely. Works for some people love it. Some people really value working from home. Whenever I have these conversations out, you know, I don't fully get heard, I don't feel like, because everyone's like, oh, it's so flexible, it's so good, you know, I can take my kids to school and do all this and that. It's like, great, but it's not, it's harder for me, man. I need to feel physical presence around people. So kind of battling that negative energy at the minute with this really positive energy and feeling like, you know, work makes me money, which kind of facilitates this in a way. And so there's that weird like relationship hierarchy with it. But yeah. I want to put my axe back up. Oh, so nice being out here, man. I could just live out here, I think. I don't know, I could live out here. It's so cozy. It's just there's no pressure. It's all you know. I don't think I have much more to say. So I think I'll leave it at that. Have a good new year. Happy 2026. I'm excited. Feels like we've kind of gone over a hump. Not that I like treating things as humps to get over, but it feels fresh. It's a new year. I'm excited for this. I want to think about resolutions, you know. Sometimes it'd be cringy thinking about that, but I want to think about how I want to inhabit the world this year. Last year it was intentionality. I wanted to be intentional with decisions, and feels like we have. But now this year, yeah, not sure. But happy 2026, and see you soon.